Would you like to be the President of the United States?
I really don't believe I would run it, but I would like to see somebody as the president who could do the job, and there are very capable people in this country.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off.
Well, welcome back to the Hype O'Clock Show, or if you know it by the other name, my Bogdan Vlogs YouTube channel, joined today by my radio co-presenter, Oscar. So today we're doing a very political theme on the radio show, and Oscar has loads of stuff to tell us on it, and I'm gonna be here and try to moderate him as he goes out on a full-blown mental...
It's an analysis.
Man, why can't I be like Chid? Man, why can't I be like her? Tell me why can't I be like him? Man, that's some bullshit. Count those old ass pennies, I'm a nuisance. So I guess that I just proved that I'm far from fucking useless. I'm so dumb from talking the facts. All my life been bound in the back. 180 my life when I got in a rap. Hard as hate, made me wanna get strapped.
So, first of all, hello, wherever you're listening from, America, the UK, wherever. This is a neutral... Oh, yeah, okay, there we go.
There we go. Position ourselves for the camera, okay. There we go.
Yeah, so this is going to be a neutral analysis, and it's not judging anyone, because frankly, that it's the last thing we need.
Sitting in the motherfucking dark, just smoking. I don't wanna hear no talking. Ay, I watch you when they think I'm not. When I wake, I hear you walking. Ay.
Why did he win? Why do you think Donald Trump won?
Okay, I think this has partly come through Democrat complacency and the changing economy. So let's start with the changing economy, because you know what I'm talking about, because you and I are products of that. A lot of the places that have voted for Trump are in the Rust Belt. It's post-industrialist. And America has not been able to adapt enough to the changing service economy, right?
I'm not really sure what you mean by that, because they're always offering new services. They're always inventing stuff.
Majority of people voted for him are blue-collar workers. They've worked in manufacturing, they've worked in steel, in the auto industry. Because of globalization, that's been outsourced.
Yeah.
So whether it's to Mexico or parts of Asia or South America.
I love the irony in the Mexico outsourcing.
Well, exactly. More and more people are going freelance. You and I don't go to a 9-to-5 job in an office.
Yeah, no, certainly not. We go down the entrepreneurial route, like
Exactly.
build your own career, invent a
Right.
career. That's what we seem
Exactly.
to do.
And we're used to that. They're not used to it because they're advanced in years. I was looking at a graph that if only millennials voted, she would win by a landslide. Now, this was fascinating. Wisconsin, that was the deciding one. They've traditionally voted Democrat with Obama, and they didn't vote her. She didn't visit Wisconsin after the primary. Trump went after Wisconsin.
So he essentially just went for, let's say, a niche, a target audience who she just ignored?
She assumed she'd get it. Trump was very clever to go after that state. They focused on the working class. They focused on the impoverished. They didn't focus
That's a good
on
point.
the educated.
Yeah, not at all. He was speaking to the average Joe, so to say.
Yeah.
Under my contract with the American voter, we are proposing a series of ethics reforms on day one to end government corruption.
I saw another really good analysis. Make America great again. Now, make fun of it all you want. It's a simple slogan. What was Clinton's?
I can't remember.
Exactly, and I can't even remember if there was one. That's the point.
Well, look at Twitter right now. I mean, we get all of these memes of him saying, oh my god, I bull-pooed my way through the campaign and now I've realized I actually have to be president. As you're trying to prove the point that he went after the general public.
He went after the people that Clinton and her supporters
didn't bother to consider.
For the most part, were ignoring or making fun of and not taking them seriously. And it's that vote that has won the election for Trump outright.
Well, let's not forget there was the whole PR thing with the emails being used from the personal account in the FBI investigation.
No, that
didn't help
at all.
No.
That did not help at all. Look at scandal after scandal after scandal with him, and yet he still won relatively comfortably.
Because the general public likes scandal. That's what I mean by the PR thing. I think the general public is always looking into some sort of soap that they can keep following.
Once I seen it, twice I seen it, too many times. We whole sesh blow up, it do not, they look oh so surprised.
You reckon she just assumed I have the experience? I've been doing this. I've been doing so much business with Russia. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So then people should trust me for this.
And this is the thing. The majority of people who voted for him, they feel let down by politicians.
But on that note, he knows basically nothing, to my knowledge, about politics and about running.
I agree with you, but clearly the people who voted for him see that as an advantage. They think he's not part of the establishment. He's still very, very rich and part of the elite, but he's not part of the political establishment that they feel has let them down.
And on that note, we actually have a message from Harry Heel, who says, "So happy about the results. Hashtag Trump, hashtag MAGA. Make America great again."
A simple, repeatable slogan. You've got to think of it on a psychological level.
Are you talking about brainwashing a whole?
No.
Oh, no, of course
No,
not.
I'm
let's
not.
Let's put a pin in this and play some music now. We'll
Good idea.
Come back right on
Indeed.
that point.
Yeah.
To the rhythm.
Anyway, back to the important stuff on the Hyper Clock Show. Drive time. And now we're back.
We're back.
Let's resume.
Okay, so part 2, what I think is going to happen next.
I didn't need this, but I'll tell you, I love our country. I had to do it. I see where our country is going.
Something that everyone seems to have been ignoring, the circus and the soap opera of the presidential election, is where I think it really counts in the House and the Senate, and the Republicans took the majority in both, which they have had for most of Obama's presidency. I would say
I'm gonna miss Obama, man. He was a very cool president and very presentable as well.
Say what you will about Mr. Trump, he certainly would bring some change to the White House. Let's see what we've got up there.
What's going to happen next?
The apocalypse, bro. That's what's gonna happen. If you've not been reading your Facebook feed, every bad thing ever is gonna happen to the world now, this very second.
Okay, I think the thing people need to keep in mind, whether they support Trump or not, is he's alienated a lot of the Republican Party. But a Democratic president in a Republican majority House and Senate, or the other way around, now that I understand. This is one of the reasons with Obama, he couldn't get anywhere near as much done as he wanted to, because of that Republican majority. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Trump collaborates with Republicans.
And as well, he doesn't actually know the politics of actually running a country work. Like we said just before the music break, he has to actually learn all this from the ground up. I'm sure he's got experience in working, chatting, and doing business with politicians. He's really good at that. But the business of running a whole state, I think I need some lifting up after I've been reading my tweets.
He said a lot of things. A lot of very, very bad things.
He was trying to grab people by things as well, as far as I remember.
And now he's got the vote. The question is, how much of what he actually said does he believe? Because he changed his viewpoints on everything constantly.
China now, China.
Being useless, I'm so dumb from talking the facts. All my life been bound in the back. 180 my life when I got in a rap. Hardest hate made me want to get strapped.
Yes. No. The thing is, yes, his businesses, a lot of his business ventures have gone bankrupt. But
he's been going bankrupt since the 90s, if I remember.
Right. And also, one thing he says, I'm going to make jobs. Getting back to the point about the service economy, he and the economic advisory team, whoever he gets, that is their top priority, I feel. Create jobs within the new economic system that we are starting to live in. What you and I do for a living.
Yeah. Make America great again. I'm not sure he's thought this through, because there's so many ways you can make America great again, and giving everyone the legal right to buy a gun without the even basic check does not make a country better, if you ask me.
Donald Trump, show us the way. I'm, again, somebody that has a good instinct financially. I have had historically. I've followed markets. I've been going the right direction, whether it's New York real estate or stocks or whatever.
But now I'm known all over the map, so check my stats. Every fucking beat demolished when I snap, it's fucking Cayman.
At the siren, all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 hours. All emergency services will be suspended. Your government thanks you for your participation.
I'm very highly educated. I know words. I have the best words.
But everyone forgets with the nuclear thing, mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, everyone's got.
Nobody benefits from launching another nuclear bomb.
Yeah, no.
Russia certainly doesn't. Trump is not stupid enough to launch. He won't launch nuclear bombs.
Yeah, no. We got. I mean, generally speaking, the people who are again all over Twitter and all over Facebook and feeding me all this panic.
It has to be a joke. I do not believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You better fucking fix this shit.
Things may change, but I don't think they're gonna change that bad, and certainly not immediately. It's gonna be a while before any kind of change takes place.
Okay, so this brings me on to the bad news.
Good times.
So again, we've been getting increasingly liberal, and there's still been a hell of a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I think social liberalism, it's going to be a disaster. I think.
Why do you say that?
I'm incredibly worried for my American friends, and I made a lot when I was there, who are black, who are Hispanic, who are of Asian descent, who are LGBT. Reproductive rights is that.
You reckon they need some protection now?
That is going to go down the pan,
movement.
and I don't think that's going to be offered. Not because he's president, but because he's president, and we have a Republican majority, whether they support Trump or not.
To the rhythm.
Okay, we are back with the extravaganza Donald theme for today, and the last part of our objective analysis.
He's just having some Haribo. Way to start mine.
Want some Haribo?
I already had some, but thank you.
Okay.
He's got the little jelly baby.
There was actually on a different note. There was a meme with Putin going on saying, "Meanwhile in Russia, just eating this big tub of popcorn, looking at the elections." Honestly, I think we should go for Kanye West in 2020.
Yeezy 2020. I would move to America and become a resident just so I could vote for him.
Can you vote just as a resident?
Oh,
without
a citizen
citizenship?
even. Sorry, yeah, citizen.
It takes a while to get your green card, like 10 years or something.
I've got 4 years.
Yeah,
I've got 4 years.
Good for you.
This is exactly the time to get off social media, and this is exactly the time to go and do something about what you believe in. Even if she had won, it wasn't going to solve the problem. It would have pleased a lot of people who are outraged.
Certainly, yeah.
I would hope Trump understands this, even though he's won. America is divided.
Any country's divided. Any sort of thing like this.
That's true, but I think more so than it has been in decades. I think America is divided. Change is coming.
I agree when you say that a big change is actually coming, because this has impacted and this will change so many things. Not now, not immediately. Something that people need to understand. It's not going to happen right now.
Right. I feel people are going to wake up. More people need to be engaged in politics. They need to communicate with their community. Whether you like him or not, he's only in for 4 years. By-elections are coming up in the House and the Senate. That is where the change is truly made.
Mm-hmm.
We are witnessing the end of an era of the generation before us. Rather than getting doom and gloom, get off social media, get political, get involved, and most importantly, whatever people's viewpoints are, understand them, cooperate with them, communicate, compromise. This is our generation's time, and I think it's really exciting. This is not the time to be negative.
Oscar for president, man. You should candidate
Thanks, man.
in a
It's
few
gonna be
years.
huge.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
All
We're
right,
all
do you
gonna
know
live
what? I've got this out of my system now. I needed to do this. I'm going to take a little break from social media and talking about this, and I'm not going to get bogged down. Now's the time.
Down.
Rock and roll.
Down. Hope you've enjoyed, guys, this sort of political special. We don't really do this very often, because when Brexit kicked off and I had a special on that, it was a full-out debate, like things were almost flying around the studio. This was nice. This was civil. Studio@csifm.com or text in 01227-258-258. There's a lot more happening right after this song. Don't go anywhere. Dirty Little Things by Velvet Revolver. Very appropriate, wouldn't you say?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, players, that was it. The Donald Trump special on the Happy Clock Show on the Bogdan Vlogs channel. Say hello to Oscar, my filmmaker buddy. His links are in the description. Check that out because it's awesome. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Oscar, tell him to subscribe.
Subscribe to Bogdan, and you won't regret it.
Of course you won't. No.
High five.
High five. Woo! I'll catch you guys on a new video. Laters! Today I'm showing you some stuff that you have only seen in CGI. You guys have been commenting lately saying that I don't do any interesting stuff, that all my videos are just funny but stupid. Here you go. Today I'm actually showing you an actual wonder of the natural earth. Enjoy Argentina.